Good evening and welcome to another Q News video interview. My name is Michael James and look at this fabulous little house that we're in, sitting here by the fireplace. I thought we'd have a little cozy chat with another one of our special guests who's been with us before, and she's back again because she had a fabulous story that I wanted her to come and talk to us about today. So I'm very, very pleased to have the amazing Penelope who's with us this evening. Good evening, Penelope.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, for anybody who doesn't remember, but how could you forget, Penelope was on The Voice in 2021 with our very fabulous other queer Aussie singer, Mr. Sean Moore. They were both amazing and they were both absolutely robbed by not making it to the final 8 or 4 or 16 or however many it was this time. But it did get to introduce the rest of Australia to Penelope's amazing talents as a singer and as a proud and fabulous bisexual woman, which is part of what we're here to talk about. So first off, how have you gone with the floods and everything down there? Are you okay? Are you dry? Are you safe?
Yes, I am dry. I am fine. I mean, my feet are dry. So we are all good down here. My street did flood, so there were some floating cars at one point, which was interesting. But yeah, other than that, we're fine.
Oh, that's good. I mean, well, you need the inside time, I suppose, to recover because y'all have just come off the back of Mardi Gras weekend.
Exactly. It's been huge.
Oh, I bet. I haven't been in so long and I just love watching the coverage and I love hearing what's going on. But I loved hearing your story that was very interesting about what happened for Mardi Gras this year. Now, as we said, you are a proud and fabulous bisexual woman, and you were getting ready for this year. And it was your very first Mardi Gras ever. First off, how did you feel about that, having never been to one before?
Oh my God, yes, I was so excited. Because I'm a full-time musician, I gig every year. Last year, I actually was gigging for Mardi Gras, but I was like at the club, so I didn't get to go to the parade because I needed to be back at the club to perform. So, but other than that, I'd never been to a parade. I'd always been working, so I was just like super duper duper excited to get out there this year and be a part of it.
Now, that's where the story gets interesting. So, of course, you wanted to be out there and you have been the face of bisexual visibility in the music scene, which has been so refreshing to see. We've seen that some of your amazing music that we have heard come out in the last 12 months or more. So you were going to go and be part of the bisexual float, of which there were 2 leading up to Mardi Gras. However, by the time you were trying to get on board, there was 0. What happened? What was going on?
Yeah, so I was meant to be performing on the Biconic float and unfortunately I had to pull out. So I was cleared to be the singer, which would have been so much fun. But yeah, so unfortunately I had to pull out. And then by the time I found that out, the other float had pulled out as well because they didn't get enough numbers. I think people were just a bit scared because of COVID and everything. This year it was just a little bit touch and go. So yeah, I found that out 2 weeks before the parade and was just like, I can't have this. So
no, we can't have a Mardi Gras with no bisexual float. It's not on.
Right?
It can't happen.
It's just not okay. Like, so yeah, I contacted them and we got in touch with Mardi Gras and was like, please, can we reinstate one of the floats? Because they'd already been approved. So, and then, yeah, overnight, I got the minimum number of 20 people required for the float.
Overnight?
Overnight.
Mobilizing the bisexuals. Love it.
Yes, bisexuals, assemble. So, yeah, and then, we sold out all 40 tickets on the float. It was incredible. I actually have my boots and my dress behind me. So, yeah, I was, just flying the flags. It was under the umbrella was the theme. So I was actually flying the umbrellas along with a cast of incredible people who identify as pansexual, omnisexual, trans, non-binary, Indigenous, asexual. It was, big happy family.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. You went from 0 to 40 when they couldn't get 20 together and you just like, let's double it.
Let's do this. Yeah, we even had drag queens.
Now, did you get to sing on the float as well?
I didn't, but I mimed the shit out of it.
Were you miming the shit out of your songs or other people's songs?
Well, no. So Wafia was performing on the center stage while I was like walking around the arena. So I was just like, just serving to anyone that would watch me. Yeah, exactly.
So we didn't get to hear your latest single then while you were doing that, which is Jelly.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Now that is something that we should have been treated to, and we have enjoyed some of your other singles like Hollywood and Straight Until I'm Wet, which I love. I took that to a couple of my bisexual girlfriends. I'm like, you have to listen to this, and they're like, fell in love. So,
oh, thank you.
We've gone from that one, and now we have Jelly. So, Jelly, are we talking about the snack? Are we talking about the green-eyed monster, or are we talking about something else?
Yeah, we're talking about some green-eyed monsters. It was off the back of The Voice. Yeah, it was interesting. Like I had such a great time, and I wanted to be so, I wanted to be a strong representative of, the bisexual community and also the drag scene, because that's where I've, they've taken me in and I've grown a lot, and they inspire me so much. And so I went in wearing what I would wear on any regular night performing in drag or on the strip. And so I was wearing a bodice with little swimmer bottoms and a see-through skirt. And some people were living and some people weren't. And yeah, it was just funny reading all the comments about like, what is she wearing? And oh my God, like with a body like that, why would you wear something like that? And blah, blah, blah. And yeah. And usually I would be, I before the show, I was so afraid of people like poking fun, because like we've all been the victims of bullies before. And so I'm no stranger to that. And I was nervous about experiencing that. And it was funny. I was just reading them, like just sitting back and laughing. Like it didn't bother me, because I know who I am, and I'm so proud of what I've become and how I've grown, and how I was so just in my element, not just because I'm a singer, but because of how I was presenting myself and what I represent. So yeah, I wrote this song, You're Jelly, like, mums say like they're picking on you because they're jealous. So I just had to write a little ditty about it.
Oh, good. Well, what a better way? Like, don't get bitter, get better. And obviously they're being jealous bitches.
Exactly. But it's meant to be, it's super empowering and cheeky and fun, and you can strut to it and twerk to it and all that fun stuff.
All of your music is like that, cheeky, empowering, fun that you can strut to. It's great. So we're being on brand here. Loving that.
Yes.
Have we got a film clip for it yet?
We are actually making some things happen. So yeah, watch this space.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out on the space for Jelly. But in the meantime, we can go to the Spotify and the iTunes and all of the places to get the music, and we can go and we can stream or buy Jelly. Yep,
that's 100%. Yeah, all the streaming places.
Fantastic. Well, the song is Jelly. The artist is Penelope. She is fabulous. And Penelope, thank you so much for organizing that flight. I think it's a very important thing that you got up there and got that out there, and that we had that bisexual representation at Mardi Gras. So thank you for being part of that. And thank you for having a chat to us here at Q News. My absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me back. Well, I look forward to chatting you next time. Stay in touch, and we'll keep an eye out for all of your amazing music. In the meantime, my name is Michael James, and I will see you next time. Bye.